Welcome to Tweakatune, the YouTube channel created to provide feedback and promotion from songwriters all over the world. Now join us for this week's edition of Tweakatune.
Hi everybody, I'm Mary Dawson and you've tuned in to another edition of Tweakatune. We're so glad you're here. Now our featured song for today is written by two writers right here in the DFW area, Loretta Dunaway and Jay Sabin. They've written a song called Making Up for Lost Time. I'm going to have a lot more to tell you about these writers later, but for now let's just listen to Making Up for Lost Time.
Now it's been too long since I felt your kiss. There isn't much about you, darling, that I don't miss. My mind's on you, always wondering what went wrong. And I want us back together, so I'm coming on strong. Making up for lost time is what we must do, 'cause life's too short and you know that the days are too few. We got some loving to do, and that ain't a crime, hang a sign. We'll be making up for lost time. Making up for lost time. We'll be making up for lost time. And that ain't a crime, hang a sign. We'll be making up for lost time. Staring at the phone, I'm waiting for your call. I could swallow my pride, but you know that I never would crawl. Meet me halfway together, we'll forget these blues. We got everything to gain and nothing to lose. Making up for lost time is what we must do, 'cause life's too short and you know that the days are too few. We got some loving to do, and that ain't a crime, hang a sign. Making up for lost time. Making up for lost time. Making up for lost time. And that ain't a crime, hang a sign. We'll be making up for lost time. I won't ask where you've been, I won't ask for how. I don't care about the past, it's the here and the now. Shower me with passion, let it pour like rain. When I'm with you, I don't feel any pain. Making up for lost time is what we must do, 'cause life's too short and you know that the days are too few. We got some loving to do, and that ain't a crime, hang a sign. We'll be making up for lost time.
Well, the first adjective that comes to mind after I hear this song is hooky. It's that kind of song that passes what Kasha and Hirschhorn, the great songwriting team, would call the whistle test. You can't stop from whistling this. You're going to whistle it in the shower, on the way to work, in the car, while you're playing your air guitar and all the rest of that. It's an extremely well-written melody. Good contrast between the verses and the chorus, which really builds as we move into the chorus. Lyrically, from the very first line, we knew what this song was about. It was about making up. Now, it's been too long since I felt your kiss. There isn't much about you, darling, I don't miss. So already we have the clue. It didn't take us too long either to reach that really hooky chorus. You know, there's a little songwriter's couplet that says, if you don't move quickly to the chorus, chances are the song will bore us. But this song didn't bore us because we got to the chorus quickly. Also, the bridge was wonderful. It moved to a different place musically and lyrically, and it took us back again into that wonderful chorus with a very nice modulation. So it was a really well-written melodic song and lyrical song. The little secondary musical hook also was nice. it was in the intro and between the verses. That's what we would call a secondary hook, and added to the overall attractiveness of this song to pull in the listeners. Now, some ideas for tweaks. I think this song has hit potential written all over it with some thoughtful edits. I think it just needs a little bit of tweaking. There are a lot of words in this lyric, and while they're sung very well in this nice production, I think they might be a little bit too much to sing for another artist to pronounce all of those words so well. For example, I think you could just leave a few of them out. In the chorus, the line says, "'Cause life's too short and you know that the days are too few." That's a lot of words. What if you said, "'Cause life's too short, the days too few"? Or how about in verse 2, "Just meet me halfway, together we'll forget these blues." That's a lot of words. You could say, "Just meet me halfway, forget these blues." And it just kind of makes the music and the lyric flow a little bit better together, in my opinion. I'm also not sure that the second verse is as strong as the first one lyrically. It kind of changed vibes, talking about swallowing my pride and I never would crawl. So it sounded now like the guy wasn't so interested in getting back together, so it kind of confused me a little. And I'd just revisit that second verse and take another look at it and see if you can do a little better on it. Also, I'm not sure I would include the musical interlude after the first chorus. I'd wait until after the second chorus for that repeated musical interlude. Otherwise, you're going to overuse that very nice hook. And I would just kind of let it build as the song continues to progress. Now, I said I was going to tell you about these writers. They're very interesting. Loretta Dunaway is a very hip 69-year-old lady. She's a music teacher who's been teaching music in elementary schools for many, many years. But she just started writing songs a year ago. And in 1 year, she's written over 30 songs and produced 18 of them. This song was co-written with a young man named Jay Sabin, who's a well-known name in our Dallas community here as a producer and as a musician and a performer. He's done a lot of things with film and television, and he and Loretta got together and created this wonderful song, which proves that every city is a music city, and you can find collaborators that will be just perfect for you wherever you live. Just get out and start visiting around where music people hang out, and you'll be surprised at the people you find. For more information on the writers, please wait till the end of the broadcast, and we'll have contact information for both Loretta and Jay. Thank you so much for joining us, and until next time, remember, you deserve to be heard.
Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of Tweakatune. Now we want to hear from you. Visit the link to our Facebook page to download submission guidelines. Until we tweak again, keep writing.